Oh, there goes my head. Let's get Twitch up. Oh, and pin the Discord. Right here. Let me do that. Okay. Got a dramatic title today, but that's because I keep seeing those TikToks with the song. I've actually heard the song. I like it. It's the song with Repri in it. And oh, that's where I was keeping the bread. It's the song that goes oh well, it's in the title, but it goes. How's it go again? I'm not much a singer. What do I need birch for? Alright, I was gonna try to do walls. I was thinking of using this as the wall and going up. Because I could put the wall out one to keep the trim, but I like that it's sort of, I like this shape. But I don't want to make it look bulky. I'm good, just making dinner. How are you? Hello, I'm good. I was thinking of that song that goes like, alone at the edge of the universe, singing a tune. Because I really like that song. And I keep seeing Minecraft edits of it. Which is why I want to make this world look very pretty, because I feel like the isolation of Minecraft is part of what makes it so beautiful. Brevster, hey Lindley. When I sing, it's always difficult because I have to choose whether I want to do a more feminine or a more masculine voice, and it's very annoying. Because obviously I'm not especially either. What are you doing here? Nerd? Put it down from techno. Hello, chicken. Would it be worth sleeping? For a block game, this game is beautiful. Alright, I somewhat organized my stuff. So these would go in here. I'm quite proud of this house. Even though it's probably not like the nicest house out there, I'm proud of it. Because for me, that is a good house. I've made some decent builds over the years. Back when the Dream SMP was like a big thing, I had a bit of an SMP phase, and it was, can't remember what place hosted the servers, but I would jump in servers that had very few people, and I would just become a regular there in their servers. And I always did this thing where I was always very helpful. This was back when I was younger. I was very sweet, I was very helpful. And I'd just sort of have everything ready for everyone. But the moment someone presented themselves as somewhat bad, they're on the list, you know. Preparations were made in the background. They were on a list. I remember one of my first SMPs was actually one I was invited to. And what happened was I got invited because the person I knew babysat the host of the server. So already kind of like a real stretch that I got in. but that's where I met Dark, and that server was very, very interesting. I was the first one on that server to get diamonds. I was the first one on that server to get enchantments. And the entire town on that server was built around my house. What you talking about? You still young? Oh, buddy. You feel old telling stories, though. Because telling stories is sharing experience, sharing wisdom, so it makes sense that you feel old. You know? I remember that server very fondly. Even though it ended quite catastrophically. It was very funny. The way it played out, it seemed like one of those SMPs that you'd see scripted, but it was just live. To set the scene, most of the people on the server were younger than me. I think I only just hit my 20s at that point, and they were still high schoolers. So they weren't bad people, but they were little people still trying to figure things out. And because of that, they were biased and they would bend rules and whatnot. So, yeah, and then they needed help with things. I didn't mind helping out, but it got to the point where the server owner would reset, like, the server. They'd reset half an hour's progress over someone's pet dying. Which, got very irritating for certain people. And I remember, yeah, the town was built around my house, which was very cool. It was meant to be me and my friend, sort of like against the world, but she wasn't very active, so it was mostly me aiding in the world, which was quite nice. You know, helping build a world. That is birch, not spruce. I'm silly. And that's not birch at all, it's oak. I'm even sillier. And I remember I spent hours just helping these little ones out because, you know, they just wanted to play Minecraft and have a good time. And one of them wanted a specific fish, like a rare variant of some fish, because Sapnap had it. And I remember I spent hours in the ocean until we found one for them. And oh my god, that was hellish. But that's like sort of the extent I'd go to help these kids, because in the end, going into the SMP, that was my mindset. It's their kids, they want to have fun. This is their server, I'm in it, so I may as well make it a nicer experience for them. But obviously, the forces of evil, or the forces of edgy adolescence, were in full swing. And we had a kid who was quite the griefer, quite the nuisance. He managed to get the world seed out of the server owner, and he was using that to have a chokehold on certain resources. And it became very, very annoying. I found one of his bases actually, and he wrote books on everyone. And he wrote a book on like how much he trusts certain people, what his opinions are of them, and it was such like an SMP sort of thing that it made me giggle. He had a book about me, and it was she seems like a pushover, not a threat, and I'm like, sick. Good to know. I found you base. By the way, we joked that since I was very lucky, I'd be the first one to get a light blue axolotl, you know, the rare axolotl, and I'd call it Mudkip because it looks like a mudkip. He had a bunch of them and bred them like crazy. Because we found one, he stole it, and then he was breeding that axolotl like crazy, so he had the only rare axolotls in the world, and he named them all Mudkip. So that's the kind of individual he was. And he just generally made the server a little less fun for everyone. But the server host had like a bit of a thing for him, so no one really said anything, you know. And I remember when Dark joined the server, he was just getting spam killed over and over and over again by this guy. I don't know how they knew each other, I don't know what he did to tick this guy off, but he was just getting spawn camped. And he ran to my house because it was the closest in town. And me being me, I was like, you know what? Have a sword. You can have my old iron armor because I'm at diamond now, so you can have that. And wow, that is underneath my house. That's so cool. And yeah, go avenge yourself. And after that, Dark made a small base in my house. There was a patch of my house that was on top of a pond, so I was making a room underneath it that was going to be an aquarium. You know, like you had a nice glass window, and then you had a little enchanting station with some storage. And he helped me make a mechanical door so I could have like a hidden room, which was very nice. That was very cool. And that's how I met Dark. And that server, wow, that went to hell in a handbasket quickly, that one. How you doing today, Simon? I don't fully remember all the events, but I remember for some reason everyone just really hated Dark. But he had a very strange manner of speaking that always incriminated himself. Like, he gave too much detail on things. And people jumped to the obvious solution of, oh, so you did it. Like, if you're playing Among Us and someone said, oh, well, the kill was in electrical, so maybe he was in medbay, vented in, and then killed. And people would just go, oh, so you did it. Even if he didn't. Like, he tried to help, but he was just shooting himself in the foot with that. And because of that, he would get blamed for a lot of the evil on the server, a lot of the annoying things. And since he lived in my house, I was like, you know what? I'll defend this little guy's honor. And after that, we became very good friends. Hey, Gizmo. I'm surviving. How's the angel lady? I'm reminiscing on Minecraft SMP stuff. And because of... He was in a very weird space, where he was a very cautious person, but he was still very willing to trust, because obviously he wanted to make friends. And he kept trusting the wrong people, which it feels manipulative to say, because, you know, like, me and my friend were like his only allies on the server, and I consider him a friend to this day. Oh my god, is that why no one ever believes me when wholeheartedly honest, when I've been using the wrong words? Yeah, some people just sound like they incriminate themselves. And Dark was very much like that. And I remember he couldn't have a base of his own. He had to live in my base, otherwise people would grief his base, because they just simply didn't like him. Which was a terrible thing, obviously, but no one would grief my base because I was the cornerstone of the community. I set up the community mines, I helped give everyone tools, I helped people get a foothold in the world. You know, so obviously no one was gonna grief my stuff. But, they griefed him constantly. He was very good at PvP, though, and he was very good at, understanding the inner machinations of the game. In a way I couldn't. So they probably thought he was a little smart aleck, which probably didn't help. He was a bit of a smart aleck, but he was very helpful. You know, he was kind of like Wazzy in that way, where he's like, oh, I'm very good and very clever because I know how to do this. But that didn't bug me too much, because, you know, when you're young and you are good at something, it makes sense to have an ego about it. you know, because you just find something and you're like, well, that's my thing. And I'm proud that I do that, but you don't know how to be humble that you can do that, you know? Whereas Wazzy is just Wazzy. And what ended up happening was Dark made a sanctuary for himself, thousands of blocks away from everyone else, and I remember this. It was called the Mossy Grotto, and he made a room there for me and a room there for his friend, for my friend, and he said, oh, I've actually made friends with someone on the server, and I was very excited for him. I said, well, that's lovely. Who did you make friends with? And it was the lackey of the infamous troll of the server. And I looked at him and I went, are you sure this is who you want to trust with the coordinates of your base? And he said, well, you know, I know he's friends with a bad person, but he's really nice. He's been really nice to me. And that ended with Dark's Mossy Grotto being vandalized and just demolished. And I remember I felt bad because I'd warned him, but at the same time, he wanted to trust this guy, and you could see that because he didn't want to be a hermit. He wanted to get involved and have friends on the server, and because of that, he got his stuff briefed, which is a terrible thing. And the server owner was in that sort of weird place where she was not wanting to reset the server for his base getting briefed, but she would reset it if someone's pet fish died, which is not a joke. And so we decided to take matters into our own hands, because if she wouldn't reset the server to reinstate the Mossy Grotto, then we'd just have to make something big happen so that she would reset the server and the Mossy Grotto would exist again. So I think you see where this is going. We figured out a way to save hotbars when you're in creative mode, which, not anything groundbreaking, but it was groundbreaking to me. Dark showed me how to do that. And so what happened was I was making a big build. I convinced her, hey, you know, I want to make a perfect circle, but I'm not much the builder. Could I have creative mode for a second so I could, you know, fly up, get the circle perfect? Since I pretty much built the community of the server, she said, yeah, sure. Loaded in the creative hotbar, which had a shulk filled with just creative only items that you could get, like those healing potions that override like your health bar and instantaneously kill you even in creative mode. And also those like barrier block thingies that you can't go through but are invisible. Just tons and tons of TNT as well. So much TNT. And pretty much we set up the whole town to blow. And I felt bad, you know, I felt bad killing these kids' pets and blowing up their builds and destroying their towns, but at the same time, for no reason, they decided that this kid was just absolute scum, and they treated him terribly. And that build took him hours. And they said, nope, just because we don't like you, we will not help you get this back. So, we helped him. I remember building the place, because we were originally going to get the resources legally. We were originally going to grind for all the stuff for the TNT, and we were going to do all that. But once I realized, hey, I could just, you know, they're being real loosey-goosey with the rules here, I could just get creative mode. That was kind of the turning point. Maybe I should have just kept it as like a trim on the floor, because I'll be honest, the trim looks delightful, but in these areas where it's too tall like that, it does bug me. So how about we put oak there and pull the spruce in one and have it as the trim? And that's what I'm thinking. Hoping and praying that this does not look weird. That looks nice. It makes the house look nice, like solid, if you understand what I mean. Oh my goodness, we're getting lore. I'm surviving. I had something I wanted to do and I sat down and I forgot as soon as I sat down. I went downstairs to make tea and made a coffee because I forgot, and coffee was the first thing I saw when I opened the cupboard. I've never played Minecraft, but if I did, I'd have two bases. My public cute little home where I socialize and give people things, and my hidden hideaway where all the real work happens. Is there game audio playing? There should be game audio. My base looks great. Thank you. There is game audio. Okay, thank goodness there is game audio. But yeah, we very much had something like that. Because you kinda had to. It's not like that server was fiercely competitive, but I was active on that server every single day. I'm gonna need to relax. Oh, I already have sticks, right, because the trees broke. Oh, and 6 cobble, that's great. I wanted to make 2 axes. Hey. My goodness. I'm not the best at combat or PvP or any of that fancy stuff, so I stuck to my lane, I stuck to my guns, and I did what I was good at. For the outside, that looks good, but for the inside, oh, that's fine, actually. I was gonna say, for the inside, that's gonna tick me off, but that's fine. Something about SMPs is, it's very interesting, because not only are you learning about how the people you play with react to certain situations, but you learn a lot about yourself and your own morality. And I've always found that to be interesting. I never thought I was the vigilante type to do anything like super extreme like that. But when it was my friend being targeted, how dare you, bot? When it was my friend being targeted, I really chose the nuclear option. Should I turn? I'll turn up desktop audio a ton then. It's maxed, so let me know if you can hear it now. I just have my game audio a little quiet because that's how I prefer it, because it can get bad. Did I ever show you how to add in Seribot? I did have Seribot, but it stopped working after a while, and I don't know why. I need to do under those blocks, otherwise it will drive me nuts. I probably could have just mined the middle block, and then from there done that, but I like to do things the complicated way, because I'm silly. But yeah, I learned a lot about myself on that server. I made a mega build. That's how I'd classify it anyways. It was huge. I don't remember the exact like calculations, but I needed like inventories filled with blocks for this thing. And I remember I needed beacons to make mining out the bottom of the space just even bearable. I remember it was huge, so pretty much the idea was the bottom of it, okay, there was a ring on the surface level. Ring was covered in glass. Below that, there was an aquarium. So it was filled with fish. So, of course, me being me, I couldn't just get normal fish. I had to get unique fish. I name tagged all of them. And there was an aquarium room that was used for like a common room, so that people walking over could look in and just see us chilling out. On top, there was a massive, massive tower. Oh my god, it was gigantic. And the idea was the layers in the tower would be about 4 blocks tall each, and it would be layer, 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 layer. and the bottom one would be crafting, and the rest would just be chests. Chests of just TNT that we were going to use to blow the server to hell and back, because we found it incredibly rude that they were that mean to Dark for no reason. I remember we had a gladiatorial arena set up exclusively for Dark, because when people would accuse him, since he was good at PvP, his first reaction would usually be, "Fight me then." And he would usually win. I think there were only a few instances where he lost. I remember we had like a little spectators booth in the gladiatorial arena to make sure that there was no cheating. It turned out to be quite fun. We eventually changed that to be an ice skating rink because the gladiatorial arena seemed a little too serious. We had a community mine that got strip mined by the bad guy. It feels a little redundant to call him the bad guy. That's really what he was in this world. He was, in fact, the villain in our story. Man, that's beautiful. I kind of want to put my bed up here and just have, like, all glass and then, like, a roof. Maybe, like, a nice little birch roof. I can hear now. Might be a tad loud. I'm not sure since you're in a quiet area. Okay, I'll turn it down then. About there should be good. And odd, not sure why it would have stopped. At some point later I can check over it. Thank you, Sin. I had someone destroy my base in Valheim once. My mistake for giving them access to my wards. I proceeded to level his base and ensure the materials despawned. His mistake for letting me be the owner of the wards and its property. Well, good to know I didn't overreact too badly then, because Upper is showing me that there are way worse ways to overreact. As for what you were saying, Gizmo, the only reason this build looks good is because this is what the land looked like before I built. So this little bit of cliff I'm on, the shape of this house was a shape of the dirt formation, and the top bit of the house was a top part of the dirt. I thought you said you weren't a great builder. I'm not. I just followed the lay of the land, and it turned out nicely. When it comes to building, I'd say, yeah, I'm a naturalist, because that is the only way my builds have any shape. Like, it was one block up from here, and this was the shape of the dirt. From there, I put down birch, decided that the birch by itself looked a bit boring, and then from there I was just kind of texturing with wood, because this doesn't look that good. This looks better, although I need to fix the trim on the top now, because this is birch. The oak is lined with spruce, the birch is lined with oak. So we've got lighter block in the middle, darker block outside. So we'll change that to be birch on the outside, oak on the inside by 1. I said it shows on the trim, because that looks very flat, but this looks much more dynamic. I'm Hicks squares, same. If I don't build with the land, it's just a square. It's always a square no matter what I do. Yeah, building with the land is a nice way to get some dynamic shape. Also, a lot of Minecraft, like, houses are open concept, which I despise in modern day houses. But having rooms in a Minecraft house seems kind of redundant, because what's the point? It's just gonna take a little more time. But this is nice, because it's open, yes, but it feels like this area is one room, then we've got like a little lobby, and then this is another room to its own, which is why building with the land is very nice. I don't build with the land, it's just square. It's always a square no matter what I do. I'm sure one day I'll break free of the squares. But it's, yeah. I think I had one other SMP. I remember after that server, after we blew it to hell and back, they instantly accused Dark of doing it. So we made sure that Dark was away during the time we did it, so it was impossible for them to accuse him. And when I came forward and I told them, you know, hey, it was me that did this, they were obviously upset, and they're like, why would you do this? Because you pretty much built a lot of this. You either built it or helped build it. You know, you helped us get these things, you helped us do this, why would you now destroy it? And I gave them my reasoning, and I got a 24-hour ban, that's all I got. Dark had no involvement, permaban. I got a 24-hour ban. So that's the kind of bias we were dealing with. But you know, at the same time, they're high schoolers, so I can't blame them too much. I remember once I got reinstated on the server, they were having another squabble. They were having another debate, and it was against the big like griefer on the server. Other than me, because I guess that also makes me a griefer. And I decided to make sure everyone remains peaceful. I will hold a party at my mega build that I made. And this was around the time where the Dream SMP had an episode where it was like the Red Masquerade or something. And they had all watched it because they were all Dream SMP fans. I hadn't really watched it, but I got the general sort of gist of invite everyone to parties, slaughter guests. And so I invited everyone, you know, everyone gave a gift because, you know, it was a party, and they thought it was appropriate. I thought that was very polite of them. And, you know, there was music, we had activities, like we had bows, and there was like accuracy tests, like it was quite nice. And everyone looked down at one point because they could see through the aquarium glass floor, and you could tell they were looking for like TNT or something. Everyone was so on edge. After that, they stopped fighting because they remembered, hey, Rev has the firepower to blow the server to hell and back again. Oh my goodness. Simpler times. Simpler times. Making little sinners behave by threatening to grief their Minecraft worlds with your overwhelming power. Because one of them was silly enough to give you God mode once. Well, I wouldn't say silly enough, they were trusting enough. We're not griefers, we're just Karma Express shipping. In my defense, I'm literally an angel. In my defense, Your Honor. I remember we did have, like, lore cooked up. This was before I was a VTuber, and the lore I had cooked up for my character. I had a skin that was a phantom. It was a girl with a phantom as a cape, because I like phantoms. I think design-wise, they're very cool. I like them. Gameplay-wise, a bit annoying. Drop-wise, a bit lackluster. But I think they are very cool in concept. I love how they look. So my character was going to be a phantom from, I think it was the end. She was a phantom scout, and her wings got tattered while she was in the overworld. So she was left to explore the overworld and decided she liked it. And that was, I actually made a Vroid model of it, but I don't have it anymore. That was a very long time ago. I needed oak and birch. So I'll get, do I have some spare birch? I do. So yeah, I did have an SMP cooked up with friends of mine, that would include Dark and would include Jet, our very own beloved Jet. Which, let me tell you right now, Jet cooks up some crazy lore, okay? He cooks up some absolutely killer lore, that kid. It feels redundant calling him a kid. I've been known to lag a server every now and then with a build. Oh, my builds don't get that crazy. I wish I could build like that good. I wish I could do some like builds 11 level build. That looks so long. That's only because I haven't fixed this bit yet. I'm a bit iffy with this floor because I feel like I'm gonna lose my place. So let's just start out the edge and then move the trim one in. How am I gonna move the trim one in here when it's already one? I don't know. But yeah, I very much ran on like a karma operated system whenever I'm in an SMP. Does that look better? It does look much nicer, actually. Maybe I have it fan out by one. Maybe I have this top layer fan out by exactly one. Would I have that as a log then, or... Maybe I have that one as stairs. Okay, so maybe I keep the trim the same. But have this fan out as one. So that we've got a little texture to the house. Because it is pretty flat. And that way I wouldn't have to actually move the trim. I'm gonna need much more birch. That's okay. But I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for lighting in here. Man, I did not think my personal Minecraft, would be this much building. Usually I don't do a whole heck of a lot of building. It's really easy. You just look at a really nice spot and you put everything you see inside. Halfway through you realize you made a mistake. You shouldn't have built so big and finish it because it's nearly half done. Oh man, I tried that with my build. The amount of times I had to... Okay. The amount of times I had to redo my builds because my partner decided... Not partner as in like romantically, but partner as in partner in the server. The person who got me invited. Oh, so let's stay there. Decided, hey, so I don't like this design anymore, and we're going to change this. And I'm sitting here like, ma'am, this is a mega build. Ma'am, please don't just change your mind. Please don't be flippant about this. This has taken me hours. You can decide you want it different, but I have to abide by what we've already done. I can whip my hair? Yes. So we've gone in here. Okay, cool. And then in by one more. I'm remembering. We're remembering our own build challenge. And oh boy, is it a challenge. I remember we had one other SMP, but this one was not an official SMP. This was one that I found while I was just looking at servers that did SMPs. And oh my goodness, it was so weird. The community was really nice. But it was this guy. He was really sweet at spawn. And I was like, okay, you're really sweet, so I'm gonna chill out with you a little. And it turned out he was leading some secret revolution and I had accidentally been pulled into that. And the other guy we were working with, absolute genius with redstone. But he was like a mad scientist, let me tell you what. He would be like, give me this block. Okay, cool, give him the block. Wrong block. He would just crit punch you, and then type it again, give me the block. I felt like a henchman in like an early cartoon. You know? Getting clipped behind the ears, give me the block. Okay. It was such a weird time. That server did not last very long, and I don't know what happened to him. When I went back to revisit that server, he wasn't there anymore. Which is probably for the best. I'm gonna leave some of the oak pillars exposed. Because I don't want to add too much birch. Wow, lovely music we're hearing here. Hopefully that does make it look a little nicer. And make it look a little more dynamic. You know what, I actually do not mind that. That's fine. Yeah, we can have lanterns hang from there and stuff. Still annoyed that I got rid of my blueberries. You're really nice. How I got them. Thanks. You really got me there, bud. I don't even remember what kind of armor I've got. I've just been setting stuff up. Oh, that is not very nice. By the way, do you like my Minecraft skin? Because Ultra made it. Isn't it very nice that he made this for me? It looks very nice too. It was either Ultra— oh no. Wait, was it Ultra or was it Jet? I know one of them made this. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the doors. The halo? Oh yeah, the halo. They got both my halos. Isn't it cool? It's kinda hard to see the top of my head, but it looks very nice. I need to do some mining. I think I've got to keep inventory on because I'm a very low stakes player. Maybe I'll use like little spruce, not platforms, I'm thinking terraria, slabs, to just make a little whoop, so I don't have to jump. You know, I'm lazy and this is my house. I said spruce, yes. And now I've got all the glass I should hopefully ever need. I know, my crafting table lives a life of luxury between it. 2 furnaces. Do I want that just in the corners? No, we'll fully outline that. I mean, that one doesn't go quite to the corner, so we'll go like that. No, that looks weird, doesn't it? We'll leave it like this then. Just that I don't have to— yeah, that looks quite nice. And it kind of looks like it's oozing out a little. I like that. Wish I could uncraft these slabs because I'll never use them ever again, but I should have been more cautious when I was crafting, so that's a neat problem. Now to figure out where to put my bed, because I really want to put it on the 2nd floor, up here, so that I can like sort of snooze here and then just look out wherever I please and gaze and wonder. Maybe this could be a solid wall, because I don't care much to look at that. We might put another room, but I kind of like the shape of just having one, and this was how it was originally formed. So I'm quite happy with this. I wish I had like a build guide though, I'm not very good at building. I should go and check out that gigantic ravine. Maybe it's some better gear than this. I don't know why I made an iron shovel, but silk touch, iron pickaxe, broken stone pickaxe. I know I like to mine a lot. Oh, I'm out of stone though, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay. Let's use the last remainder of my stone pickaxe to go get more stone so I can make more pickaxe. If you could see me right now through my camera, you'd know that I'm tapping my forehead. Look at how— wow. I remember seeing like a massive like crack in the side of my mountain base. Well, it's not really a mountain, but it's mountainous enough. You know, it feels like a mountain when you gotta climb it. I remember in one of my Minecraft worlds, there was an Enderman. That's it. There's an Enderman, and he came into my house, and he just stayed there for ages and ages and ages, to the point where I name tagged him, and we name tagged him Paul. And Paul the Enderman stayed in our house, and oh my goodness, he was delightful. Rude. Oh, there you are. Hey, there's an Enderman just over there. I was just talking about you fellas. Specifically Paul. He left a dirt block in our house, and eventually that dirt block grew grass. Oh no, it didn't grow grass. It was a grass block, that's why. Because they can't grow grass unless they're attached to grass. My bad, I'm being silly. God, that is cool. No wonder I built up there. I need more wheat. I think I pinched the wheat for this bread from the village below. I might see if I can take those little shrubs, because don't they light up? Oh, I'm gonna need silk touch for those, okay. Don't they have, like, bugs? Lightning bugs. What do non-Americans call lightning bugs? Because I'm not American. I'm calling it a lightning bug because I'm remembering the song by Owl City. Fireflies! Pretty sure they light up with fireflies. Okay, new stone pickaxes acquired. So we actually have it like this. This is how one pickaxe fills my bundle. Okay, that's fine. I should probably make a shield as well since I've got the spare iron, but I'll figure out what to do with this, because I'm very bad at interior design in Minecraft. If my world with a jet was... wow. If it was open, I would definitely show you what our base in that world looks like, because that is beautiful. We built that together and it looks so wonderful. If you don't mind the grind, you can dye candles. Ah, candles are beeswax, aren't they? I do have some beehives nearby. I do have silk touch as well. I might do that. I might dye candles, but I'd love glow shrooms, and I feel like little glow shrooms in the corner, like here, little shroom lights, or maybe like boom boom, like in the little choke holes. But do they have too much texture? I'll figure something out. Beautiful. I forgot to make a shield. That's fine. Oh, there's a bunch of these, huh? Oh, hey. You're kind of whimsical. I'm very bad at PvP, if you couldn't tell. I'm very much in the habit of... I know there's one more coming towards me. I'm very much in the habit of move forward while you jump. I don't have a water bucket because I simply don't have the iron for it. Which means I have to kill... I thought the blue of the water was either zombie leg or like some kind of enchantment of armor on zombie leg. And I was terrified for a second there. There is very little consequence because I do have keep inventory on, but I still don't want to die. I remember when diorite, andesite, and granite came out, I loved diorite. I thought it was very nice. And wow, I cannot see a damn thing. think that's iron. Glue legend. If only I had some shells, I could take that home with me. Oh! I saw that hit me square in the chest. How did that not hurt me? Oh, into the cave we go. Further in we go. That fall may kill me. It did kill me. That's fine. I need some torches is what I'm learning. I should also try to remedy my food problem. But where up here would I put a farm is my question. Oh, I should definitely make a bucket as well. Smelt the pathetic amounts of ore that I managed to get. Where would I put a farm up here? Because I'm thinking maybe I push that back and I put like an animal pen there. But I don't really like having pens. I like having areas that they can free roam. Like in mine and Jet's base, we live in a Badlands biome because that's my favorite. Yes, I know, I've got terrible taste. I like Badlands biomes. And, we have, underneath the base, we have an area where it's just, we've made grass, we've made all this stuff, and it's turned into a gigantic, like, sanctuary, I guess, for animals. And it's beautiful. We have sheep, we have pigs, we have chickens, so many chickens. We have turtles, we have a sniffer, called Snuffles. We have so much stuff. It's very nice. Surprised that skeleton hasn't seen me yet, but I really shouldn't jinx it. Let's find a less skeleton-y entrance. Okay, it is dark as hell over here. Less skeletons, for sure, but very dark. Oh, creeper. I heard a skeleton. I think I know where I am. Don't particularly stop. Oh my goodness. I thought I blocked that in time, but allegedly not. I'm terrible at PvP. I'm terrible at PvE as well. Look at all these zombies. My goodness. One of you guys could drop a carrot, that'd be quite wonderful as a matter of fact. I don't get the zombie between... What? Oh, I fumbled. That's okay. No, that's gravel. Had to squint at it right quick to... Wow, this is just a beautiful cave. Shame it's filled with so many scary things. I didn't bring a spare weapon. And that is a creeper. Okay. That's fine. I was going to grab my water bucket and try to MLG that, but I'm rusty and I'm silly. Hello, Wazzy. 22 marbles, very nice. You're turning into quite the... Where? Marble connoisseur. You fell. Where did you fall? Yes, I can hear you, but I don't know. Am I hearing lava? Swapping GPU goes hard. Oh, is it running like smoothly now? Is it silky smooth now? Thank you for that, by the way. I'm being shot again. I can hear another one behind me. No spun iron thanks to you. It is really hard to see. I needed torches and I completely forgot them. Am I gonna get shot the moment I surface up here? I'll get shot at. Correction. That went right past my two baby zombies. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Oh, goodbye, world. That looked like a nice place to go down. Hold on. Where's my bucket? Oh well. We are learning. Make spare weapons. Makes more torches. Oh well. Slowly. I'm getting a foothold in this world. We gotta head to my stream, but I appreciate you, Angel. Also, hi, Slaw. Hello, Sin. Thank you for... I don't know why I say hello again. Thank you for dropping by. It's always nice to see who shows up when I stream. Maybe I should make some charcoal. I might make... Oh wait, I've got a hoe. Oh, it's got silk touch. I don't really need to silk touch anything as of right now. What the hell did I just hear? I do need to make a farm. Where are my wheat seeds? I had seeds in there. A whole bunch of them, as a matter of fact. Forgot to make an axe, because I'm gonna have to clear the grove that I put down in order to, I like axes rather than swords. Because if you're gonna crit anyways, and crit is single target damage regardless, then you may as well just go for something that'll hit harder. There it goes, the loudest sound in the universe. By Hyson Bison? Yes. I wouldn't call him a bison, that's a little mean, but... You know, maybe fine for it to be a compliment. Oh, thank you. I was calling out Faded Alpha. Ah, okay. I wanted to say hi to him too. I need so much coal for so many torches. No, you probably shouldn't catcall Alpha either, he may not like that. I swear, these like glow and get like bugs when it's dark. Hello, chicken. I guess we can watch them and see. Totally, just wait until Christmas. What do you mean, wait until Christmas? Are you gonna catcall Appa on Christmas? It doesn't sound like a very nice gift. Oh, you wanted coal. Bold of you to assume that an angel would get coal for Christmas. If I'm getting coal, then you're getting brimstone. And not in the quality 4 way. I am quite proud of this house, though. It is a very nice house. I had the most horrific dream though last night. Oh my god. This would go hard with texture packs. Mostly Optifine, because the between the glass bugs me to no end. But that's fine. Optifine is hella outdated. Well, my bad for only knowing outdated mods. Not worth using anymore. Okay. Way to call me outdated and wrong. I'm just gonna cut down the trees, to be honest. This grove is nice, but these trees are like an invasive species because they're not supposed to be in this biome. I know I'm the one who put them here, but that's because I needed them to build. But yeah, I had the most horrific dream. It was a dream that I was in a place that I recognized, but not from the real world, which makes it sound like a video game thing. May have been a video game location, not one that I consciously remember, however. But obviously I remember it somewhere in my subconscious because it was in my brain. And it was pretty much life, but life is a simulation, and I realized at the end it was a simulation, and it took me a while before I woke up. And the entire time I'm fully conscious, and it was horrific. I bet you still unzip your jar file just to install mods too. Joke's on you, I don't install mods. Because they seem complicated to me, and it stresses me out. That's part of the reason why I haven't modded Binding of Isaac. That and the fact that I want to 100% vanilla. Which is going to take a horrific amount of time, but, you know. I love that game. I've already dedicated 10 years to it. What's another 10? I am loyal. Also, thank you for the pet pats. I am hungry. So yeah, that's why I streamed late. This morning I was sitting in bed and I was going, oh god. Was that actually real? Which is reality and which is fake? Rah rah rah. Disillusioned with life. Disillusioned with reality, I mean. Always good fun. I wouldn't say I'm prone to nightmares, but that is probably the only dream I've ever had in a night where it was like a one-off dream and it was only one solid dream the whole night. But it was just as tiring as getting rapid-fire dreams, let me tell you what. I could... I'd have to fill that in. I could turn this area into a pen and a farm for animals and for plants. Where did I put my shovel? Don't like the idea of making them walk up a mountain though. It's so lumpy bumpy. So bumpy lumpy. But we have these nice views over here. Maybe I'll put them more over here then. Where it's more sort of foresty and nice. I kinda like that idea, so that they sort of stay in a natural area. I think what we do is we level this bit, fill that bit in. Oh, or we could turn that bit into a pond. Hold on, we turn this bit into a pond. We put like lines of dirt through it with said crops. Perhaps. Why are you sad? Why are you sad hamstering at me? What have I done now? I was talking about my brilliant plans for farm. Oh yeah, the fallen leaves, the leaf, like, dander or whatever it's called. Oh, it's looking grey out there. I thought I'd have time to bring my washing in after stream, because hopefully it would not be so, like, it was clear this morning, clear skies, so I thought maybe I'd have time. I may not have time to bring my washing in before it rains. We may have to take a little intermission while Angel brings in her washing before it rains. Oh my god. Leaf litter, that's the word, not dander. Dander is dandruff? Dandruff? Hair? Like bad, yucky, greasy hair? It's a little way away from the house, but I think it should be fine. Maybe we bulldoze this layer as well. And I'll leave the tree there so I remember. Let's pick up all this stuff so it doesn't clutter my world. I need something to save up for all these points burning a hole in my pocket. Just enjoy being the 1%. This is why you'll never get rich, because you can't just sit on your wealth and enjoy being the 1%. Dandruff is the white stuff in your hair. If you don't wash and shampoo, right? Yeah. It's like a dry scalp. Gotta spend your money to make money. Gotta spend your money to get the streamer's attention so that you don't feel as lonely. I guess I could use the leaf litter in, what's it called? Compost bin. Did not need to be called out like this. Too bad. I do kind of like the cherry blossom tree, but I may relocate it elsewhere. Yeah, I'll get rid of this little top bit, this little bit here, and I may I should cut down the that tree's not even on it, it's just the tree. Let me build parasocial relationships in peace. Is it really parasocial if we talk and call and enjoy one another's company outside of stream as well? Or at that point, is it just an actual friendship? Or are you saying you're not friends with me? Wouldn't be the first person to say that. Ooh. I'm joking. Oh, my shovel's gone already. Maybe I should make another shovel. That was quite nice and efficient. Next question, do I fill this in fully? Maybe not fully. I kind of like that it delves underground. I'll find something to do with that eventually, but for now we'll cover it. The cricketot escaped, but Wazzy hasn't responded. You're right, it's not actually parasocial, I just think it's funny to make the parasocial joke, especially with actual friends. See, I figured that may have been the case, but I wanted to be dramatic, and now I feel rude. This is why I could not be a builder. I just feel the need to, like, expand upon everything. Destroy nature. Make it look too clean and aesthetic. I'm typing mobile messaging is hard. It is hellish. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I needed another shovel. I'm going through tools like nobody's business today. We'll make 2 more shovels. No, we'll make 1 because I feel like I don't use shovels as much. You have to click the shovel once you're done crafting it, right? I'm so used to playing Cobblemon, and in Cobblemon we have running shoes, so you move much faster. And I feel like I move so slow now. I feel like I need the running shoes to move fast again. You're not rude, you're just autistic, so I understand. That reminds me, I got a call from the lady who was supposed to help me get a diagnosis, but she called me at work, and I have not found time to message her back. And I feel like that was a long time ago, and I feel terrible that I have not messaged her back. I have not called her back, and I feel like I'm yanking her chain now, so now I feel less motivated to call her back. And I'm in that spiral. I've put myself in the washing machine of poor reasoning. The spin cycle of bad reasoning. Okay, it's sunny again, so hopefully my laundry does not get rained on. I'm messaging you after stream to make sure you follow up after stream. I'll be pulling in my washing. Will not respond. I also needed water. I'll bug you until it's done. You just want me to get diagnosed, so that you can call me autistic without me saying anything back. I remember there being a whole bunch of coal down here. Oh, there's some right there. As a matter of fact. I used to be able to crit stuff while bobbing in the water. I am simply not that good anymore. I need coal badly because I need torches. Do I want to block up that water, perhaps? I think I might. Now that I have water of my own, oh hey, a little more coal. Oh hey, a little more coal. I know this one leads to the water. Or does not lead to the water, and there's more coal down there. Came down here to avoid being shot at by the skeleton, ended up taking damage. I'm body doubling you? What do you mean by that? What? Hold on. Not sure, I already called you autistic. I don't need a doctor to give me approval. I'm body doubling you. We've been over this. What is body doubling? I forgot, clearly. If the phrase is concerning me, then I've forgotten, and tell me again. Oh, I thought I was gonna get blown up. Oh, I'm so gonna get blown up. Okay, very nice. We somehow did not get blown up. Oh my god. Hello, Enderman. I very nearly looked at you. That would have been bad news bears, huh? Look at this place. This is under my house. Rev can imagine. It's when you do chores at the same time. See, because when you say body doubling, I think cloning. I cannot see a damn thing. Is that a pit to doom and hell, or is that more coal? Well, I can mine it, so I assume it's coal. Having a hard time discerning what is void and what is resource that I desperately need. Coal. It's delicious. I am surprised we've not gotten more comedic moments with the Heavenly Choir. Ah, Rev, can you imagine? I cannot imagine. I guess this is more holding you accountable than it is body doubling. Just realizing your eyes go green sometimes. Oh yeah, they go blue and yellow when I frown, because it's meant to be like when Rev is angry, she charges up like a heavenly laser with her eyes. I just don't get very angry. But when I frown in concentration, it thinks I'm mad. And I do that a lot. I was horrified the other day. I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, what is that on my forehead? Because I thought there was like something on my forehead. It's just wrinkles. I'm getting wrinkles from frowning so much. I blame that on me working customer service. Talking to people makes me frown, therefore I'm getting frown lines. She's gonna smite you? Yes. Smite someone, alright. The iron is very nice and very delicious, but I could go for some tasty, tasty coal right now. That's what I'm... Thought I heard a slime for a second there. That's a spider. Okay. Usually they do not die that quick. Okay, you're not a bibby, so that's fine. Yeah, that's right. Turn around, get him, get his ass. Wow, this is an amazing cave. If only I had torches so I could see it better. That's iron. I wonder if I'll just get diamonds. Okay, I was gonna say some exposed diamonds, and there they are. Hold on, let me mine over to them so I can grab them. Hello, gorgeous. Nope, stay away from me. Gonna walk on the redstone, some light, it's tactical. I don't know where I'm going, this isn't tactical as a matter of fact. Oh no, there's lava down here. Oh, bad news bears, bad news bears. I'm gonna get you, Pose, on the toe-smacking monster. I cannot see a damn thing. I just tried to use bread on the block. What are you? A block of raw iron? Huh. Interesting. Is there more iron there? Yes. That's a spider. It has seen me. No, it hasn't. Speaking of work, I gotta get back to it. How do I untiny my pencil? How do I make this bigger? Oh. And there goes my only weapon. I'm gonna be using a shovel as my weapon from now on. Oh my god, there's diamonds right here as well. Oh, I walked past them so many times. I can see... There's more diamonds up there! Also, thank you, Wazzy. Thanks for dropping by. Quote cake. How is that a cake quote? I don't know, I'm not the one... Wait, what? Smite me, what did I do? I'm expecting frown lines by playing with you weekly. I don't know, I'm not the one doing the smiting. Quote cake. How is that a cake related quote? Or is it just, it does a random quote and the fact that you say cake is irrelevant? I kind of want to die because I cannot see a diddly darn thing. I need torches bad. Is that iron? Yes. Questionably, is that iron? Yes. Did a skeleton just shoot at me? That's fine, I'm not gonna heal. Ah, hello. Good. I can make torches and not be silly. I have 37 coal. A decent amount. This one's got more coal in it. Let's stick with a stack for now. Because I don't want to use all my coal. There's a pig in my house. I'm getting soggy in my bed, but that's fine. Being sogified. The pig is still in my house. What do I do with— oh my god, it just gives me iron. Okay. Alright, we have so much iron now. We are in business, let me tell you what. We are in business. Okay, let's put some torches around the place so that no spooky scaries spawn. Man, look at this world seed is just beautiful, man. It will have no monsters on my— is this a plateau? I just want to keep saying plateau because it's a nice word. It's a fun word. I should put a tree like right here overlooking everything. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Already running low on torches. Very nice. Okay, and I need to put some over here. Oh, you're a horse. Hello, horse. Might fill that bit in, actually. Make this nice and flat. I think— do we want to put resources or animals closer? I think we're gonna put animals over the more foresty area so that they had like a little bit of freedom, you know? Because I like my animals to sort of feel like they're in their natural environment. Yeah, I feel like this wouldn't be a bad spot for a farm, but I do like the idea of the pond. I think I still may make a pond for my animals. Simply because I like ponds, they're very nice. It's a very nice way to bring a little life to your world. That's my last piece of bread. Gotta use it when I'm really hungry, which means I should probably stop sprinting everywhere, but that's fine. I have so many seeds, I should really breed some chickens. Could you please move? Thank you. Okay, now I have enough to breed many chickens. So we found one chicken hair. Are there any other chickens? I can see another horse. Well, there's an egg here, so I deduce there must be a chicken nearby. Okay, I do not know, but let's make an unlimited water source right quick. Is it 4 or is it 3? Let's try 4. It's 3. Okay, let's fill this with water. Oh, I'm not trying to put torches down. No, take from the middle. There are probably far better ways to be doing this, but I'm doing this my way. Hello, bumblers, because I'm silly. Okay, this is very turbulent waters right now. Oh. I need to take those out of my offhand. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. We've achieved pond. Oh, nice. We have a pond. Eventually, I'll make this a little deeper in places. So we can have, like, fish. Yeah. Have little areas so we can have fishies. Yeah, does that look random enough? Random enough to look natural? I think so. I hope so. Okay. For now, that's what's going on. We will get a farm set up over this way. Do I see 2 chickens? How much does this do? 3.5, 3. So technically the shovel does do a little more. If I could crit that rabbit, I could potentially kill it. This is not a bad spot for a farm, so I'll put a farm here. I just have to remember that in certain places, the ground does go down into, like, a little ravine. I wouldn't mind keeping, like, chickens in this area nice and close to the, wait. There's my heart, there's my heart. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll move my infinite water source to over here. Hello, bumblebees. Nope, wrong bunch of dirt. Okay. We're getting a foothold in this world, which is nice. Okay, this is beautiful. May make it a bit longer, but I like having the shorter rows. Because it almost feels more productive, doesn't it? I put that in the exact wrong spot. Almost impressive. It weren't so stupid. Okay. Look at how nice that is. And then we just put all of our wheat. And I should line this with something so that I don't accidentally trample these. How? Oh, I got a CD place earlier, didn't I? Put torches around here now that I've cleared this area up. Just so that we don't get any creepy crawlies or spooky ghoulies spawning. Bugs me a little when they're on an angle like that. Hello sheepies. Once I have some wheat, I will lead you guys to a pen. Honestly, we could just make a pen because we already have so many eggs that we could try and force a chicken to spawn. We've got bones, so we can bone meal that sort of stuff, and we can have food because the food situation is a bit dire. And by dire, I mean I am out of food. Where are my bones? These are my bones. Do I have any bone meal? No. How do we make a composter? I'm glad they added this because there's so many things I just simply do not know how to craft. Composter. You can make armor out of copper now? 4 plus armor. Is that slightly worse than iron? Interesting. Those blocks of raw copper look really nice, actually. I was thinking of using some cherry blossom wood, but I don't know. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. We need slabs. My slabs will come in useful after all. I think it was 6, wasn't it? 7. Am I out of sprint now? I am out of sprint. Oh, that's bad. I'll use all my leaf litter as... All my leaf litter can be compost. Okay. Another chicken. I'm thinking maybe we just kill the chickens in this area and then pray that the eggs give us enough to make more chicken. And let's hope that leaf litter works. Oh, thank goodness it does. It's a slow process, but it works. Would it be faster if I just clicked? Yes. Clicking is faster than clicking and holding. Or at least it appears to be faster. I wonder if you can actually age up the chickens by feeding them enough seeds. I've just never had enough seeds to do that. Okay. Let's have this right next to seeds. I broke that way too early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just realized now that I have a pond, I could go fishing. I could be fishing instead of doing this. Think about that, Red. You could be fishing, but instead you are playing around with seeds. Oh, how I wish to fish. Ooh, a dust dogs? I shouldn't need too many seeds for chickens anyways. Besides, I'll get some more by doing this. Okay. So I will make a small pen for chickens. I'm never catching that rabbit. I got it. I'm cooking you and I'm hanging your skin as a, like, trophy. Oh, finally. Saturation. I think I had... Do I not have fences? I have a little extra weight. We have plenty of chicken eggs. I could turn that into a golden apple later. But I nabbed fences from the village. Let us eat that rabbit. In the hopes that I will gain its speed. But first off, let's go steal fences from the village. Because I do not wish to make my own. Hold on. I don't have a brain, gentlemen. I have an idea. No bees in it, but it's filled with honey. I could have stolen the composter for the villagers. I'm a video gamer. But also there goes my spoon. Ah, there's the fences I want. I'll have to bring those cows up the hill as well. Come on, cow. Oh, I'm going to steal all of your cows. Mostly because I need your fences. But also because I would like the cows. I'm a rustler, a cow rustler, that's what they call that. Cow thief. Do I have any stone on me? Dang, I was gonna... I have iron. Hold on. I could get a couple sticks. Okay, to hell with it. We get the whole log. And there should be... Is there a crafting table somewhere in the village? It does not matter. I am so wasteful, but this is fine. Why did I do that? It's for the greater good. Glad the cow's not here, actually, just watching me steal all their resources. I kind of want to kill the iron golem again. Infinite iron hack. I do need to make sure the villagers survive though, because I would very much like to zombify one of them, save one of them, and then have an entire village indebted to me. How many fences do we now have? Because I have very much stolen all of your cows. We have, we dual wield like this. Oh yeah, oh it's prime cow hours. I'm not gonna go back to the 5th one, we only really need 4. That one's just watching all of its friends get lured away. Come on, we have to go up the hill. If I lose 1 or 2 cows, that is fine. I should have slept in the village. Oh, I heard a baby zombie. That is terrifying beyond compare. I have lost 2 more cows, that's fine. You two will be the chosen ones, then. That? Okay, I thought it was a skeleton, but it was stone. Don't know how I'm getting you two up a hill, but we'll figure that out. Pig would be nice, but I do not have parrots. I feel like pig is such an oddball. I mean, you only get pork from it, which isn't bad for saturation, but you need an entirely different crop. Whereas cows, sheep, and chickens all take the same crop. Oh my god, 3 creepers just spawned where we were, cows. Hold on, cows. Okay. For now, I think I'll just, like, use the fences to fence you guys into my house. Hello, torch pig. Oh, there are endermen spawning. Okay, lovely. Hello, black sheep. Why am I hearing, like, jingly bells? It'd be so cute if you could put a bell on a cow. Maybe I honestly just have these as my doors. Can we go over that? I don't know, but we'll find out at some point. Parrots and the bats. I mean, they could say the birds and the bees now. the bed is too far away. I'm right at it. Okay, let's make a cow pen in the morning. Ah, you guys can get over there, and you've left your child behind. Not very responsible of you. Okay. I may actually have fences, because I was wondering what I'd do for doors. I kind of like having this area open. There is a bee in my house. Let's put a nice little pen over there, I think. And then eventually we'll move it towards the trees. That's what I'm thinking. So for now, you cows will live a life in the pen that I'm about to make. Where have you gone? Cows. Come here. Come here, cow. And I'll put some chickens in here as well, and some sheep. I have a bit of everything. Hello, sheep. I was just talking about sheep, so you are a very, very welcome addition. Get some dirt. Are they all still following me? Oh, yes, they are. Okay. I just want to... Oh, I will not have enough fences for the size that I'm trying to make this. But I want to give them a lot of space, you know? Or will I have enough fences? Oh my, oh me, oh my, we have enough fences. The cows can all be bred again, that's okay. Let's get another sheep in here. And then we'll try to get some chickens. There should be another sheep somewhere around here, right? I don't think we particularly need horses. Alright, I was gonna put the beehive on another one of my trees. A nice little magical grove. Oh, there's a chicken. And a sheep! I saw you. Okay, come on. Let's get you guys to the pen. Where you guys can join your new friends. Maybe I should put 2 gates on it. One at the front, one at the end. That bee is loving my house for some reason. It'll be nice and easy to get you guys in now. Boom. Okay. And now I can breed the sheep. And then for the chicken, because we've only got one. Oh my goodness, instantaneously. The food problem has been solved. I now deem the food problem utterly solved. We have livestock. And now I also have unlimited... Whoa! Oh no, I want to eat that rabbit first. Tastes good. Maybe I'll line that with cherry blossom. So I've not used cherry blossom wood yet. Maybe the log though, because the log's a nice rich color. No, because I won't have enough logs for that, will I? Oh, it does look a little random, but it's not that bad. Okay, so the farm is 9 long. And certainly not as wide. I don't think I'll use cherry blossom for that. That's bugging me now that I've done that. Dude, I can instantaneously replace it. Boop. Hello, Toshi. How are you doing today? Always a pleasure to see my favorite cat demon. Is that another chicken I hear? We have plenty of chickens and whatnot. I'll share the sheep, though. We are in a much better spot than we were. Absolutely terrible. How are you? I am chilling out. I'm gonna use a different kind of wood to line the farm. We could use moss to line the farm. Seems a little counterproductive, but you know. Oh, an azalea! We could have an azalea. They're quite cute. Let's just go spruce, I think. The tried and true. What you building? My house. Look at my house. It's decent. It looks like a mess, actually. Why am I missing a window? Looks like a mess from that angle, but I promise it's good. I swear it's good. If I have my hoe on me, which I do, I will expand these. Go a bit longer, I think. Maybe not long this direction, maybe long this direction. Forgot how flimsy gold was. It is flimsy. I'll make a new hoe in a minute. For now, let's just line. No. Please just behave. I don't know what it is about spruce. It's a very nice wood. Nice solid wood that just looks good. I trust you. Aren't you saying such a dangerous thing? Yeah, cherry blossom trees. My building is not the best, but you know what? It's something. Why did that one go upwards? No. You go lengthwise. It's got quite a big farming plot actually, but I don't mind that. Because I am going to need a lot of resources. And I will put trapdoors over the water so that I don't trample my crops when I walk across them. But now let's share my sheep. New Zealand simulator. My baby sheep is already big. Can we do the cows again? We can do the cows again. Okay. Oh, you grew your wool back already? I don't know if I want a horse. Maybe, because I do a lot of traveling. I do a ton of adventuring. So you're gonna grow your wool back immediately. Baby chicken, baby chicken. Don't know if feeding it seeds like that actually does raise the chicken, or if it's just wasting my seeds. But I'd like to think it helps. Right, we needed another hoe and more spruce. This grass is so tall. I don't mind some grass, but I don't want it to be so tall. Imagine putting some glow shrooms in the cherry blossom trees. I feel like that would look very nice. It's nice watching the sun set over my Minecraft world. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this area, with these areas of my house soon, but for now it just looks nice. Oh, we do have more spruce. Oh, that's lovely. I could increase the size of my pen. I don't know why I was collecting the wool. It felt like a good idea. Oh, I needed a hoe. Might kill that chicken then. I already had sticks. What's wrong with me? We'll put these in this chest. I have a surprising amount of stuff. Because I feel like I've done nothing. But I have so much stuff. I feel like I've just spent this entire time building and making a home, which I don't mind making a home. Minecraft has always been a cozy sort of game, so making a home just makes sense. I'll do this before I expand the farm. It's gonna be a pillar. And there we go. Okay. Why would you do this? Okay. I have a system, and in my head the system works, but I'm just not doing it correctly, which is why it's not working. Okay. Very nice. Farm expanded. I'll get the trap doors, and maybe we could even put glow lights underneath that, so that it lights up the farm without needing torches. Remember I said I was gonna grab something, but I can't remember what I said I was gonna grab. Oh well, can't be that important then. Put the crafting table up on the second floor. I want to keep you around though, because we got a different wall color, and that's interesting to me. Right, one of these was missing a glass. You. Don't ask how I remembered that. I don't know how I remembered that. Getting like sad music. Where was it again? Somewhere over here? There it is. Right, I was gonna make a pen, which means I'm gonna need more of these, because the pen was actually gonna be further away. How many sticks do I have? Oh, plenty. that a normal fence? Okay, yes that is. Gonna need way more oak than I initially thought. I don't know how big I want to make it. So for now, we'll stick with that many. I do want to breed a bunch of bees, though. I'd like to have very many bees flying around to make the place feel lively. Should plant these lilies of the valley. I really like Lily of the Valley. It's my favorite Minecraft flower. It used to be... oh wow. I do like cornflower. Looks very nice, in my opinion. But Lily of the Valley is just... it's just something special. I was gonna make trapdoors. That lone bee, look at it. Maybe I could lure it over with a flower? Or maybe I put a beehive near my house. Oh yeah. Oh, that got churchy real quick. Hello. Let's lure you back. I have to spare a beehive over here, you know. Look at him. Follows along so well. I love Minecraft bees. I don't think there's anyone who hates them, because if they do, they're wrong. There you go. You're back in the bee area, the bee zone. I kind of want to fence in this area around the pond and have that be my farm. What's up with all these leaves here? That tree ends like there. I'd love to have like a world with a builder friend, but oh, maybe it's because I haven't had this chunk loaded that it hasn't been able to like despawn these. Maybe that's why they have not decayed. Hey, an apple for me. For all my hard work. There's so much allium around here. Let's just take about 4 allium. Here's one bee, and there's another. Make little bees. How beautiful. Okay, I need to start fencing this area off. I may need to grab some dirt, flatten it out a bit. Maybe get rid of the trees for now, just until I can see, just so I can see what I'm doing, and then replant them. So I may need another shovel. I feel like I do so much building, yet I still somehow progress other stuff. Don't ask me how. I need pumpkins and sugarcane, that's what I need. Should I go adventuring? I'd need more food. That pen is looking pretty full. I sacrifice what remains of my wheat, which is like none. We've got some wheat grown. I'll sacrifice what remains of my wheat, and I will use it to breed more animals, and then I'll do a little culling. Very plot. Yippee! Okay, who's hungry? 1 and a 2, so we get more sheep. For our chickens! It's a shame that we don't have more chickens. Okay, so how many cows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kill. There we go, that should be fine. And now we suddenly have food for the road. Wish I could have had more stuff in there, but I have not been focusing on my animals as much as I should have. I'm out of coal. Let's use this ladder. Won't burn for very long, but could also use these slabs. Now we've got leather. Interesting, I haven't had leather in a hot minute. We could put our food in the bundle. You're lucky. Okay, count yourself lucky, but I think you're neat. I am hungry in real life as well. But that is okay. Might make some grilled cheese after stream. Probably should have made it before stream. But it was so late that I thought, no, I just need to get streaming. Did I put away my raw chicken? Because I killed some chickens, didn't I? Talking about food is now making my stomach hurt. Okay. Let's go like that. Hey Ray, how are you? I'm gonna pick a direction, I'm gonna run. That is the plan. I may just kill pigs for pork. I think I may breed a horse eventually. If I ever get a saddle. That's if I get a saddle. What is that? Is that a horse? It's a donkey. A mule. I don't think I'm as ecstatic about that. Oh my goodness. Why is my world so scenic? How gorgeous it is. Why is there just a log down there? Oh yeah, fallen trees are now a thing. The water is so much more lively than it used to be. It's nice to see. Ow, what? Oh, you! I was gonna say, I wasn't drowning. Rude. For absolutely no reason at all. Those are the ones that glow. I should have brought my silk touch pickaxe. Oh well. Oh, there's sugar canes. Now I just need pumpkin. Then I can make pumpkin pies, which are my favorite Minecraft food. I just like the spike for them. I think they're very cute. In the bundle you go. Is that like a rocky little area? And we've got a pond. This is not too far from my house. I do want to get a happy ghast though, that would be very, very nice. Think about that, if you will. A happy ghast in my world, how nice would that be? Those are not my cows, and therefore I have no problems killing them. love exploring Minecraft. I just love seeing the sights. I'll need an enchanting table at some point because I have diamonds and I have access to obsidian. Another. What's an abandoned village? Oh, very nice. Look at that. Is it snowy over there? Or am I seeing things? More cows. 3 food, 3 leather. How are you doing today, Ray? A brown sheep. Been a while since I saw one of those. Wow, look at all these cobwebs. We suddenly have like an absolutely crazy amount of food. Only problem with adventuring is that I cannot sleep while adventuring, otherwise it will reset my spawn and I'll lose rounds. I'll be honest, I'm gonna focus on the food because we got a famine going on. One of the 4 horsemen decided to pay me a visit. I'm not much the fan of famine. I will, however, take the beds because I do want to expand my village and have more villagers, so it'd be nice. Abandoned villages are so cool. Like, it's so simple, but it tells a very clear story. It helps build to the narrative of the world. Not every village has people in it anymore. I like that. A yellow bed, how nice. Ooh, is that a forge? No, it's dye traders. Oh, hey, pants! I don't have pants. That's very nice, actually. That's nice for me. And I don't have a sword. It's going to take me the rest of the day to break this. That is no exaggeration. Please just break. Cobwebs are such evil, evil things. A bat? Hello, bat. Oh. Oh. Okay. Since a bed is a stack of its own, you can't bundle it. It's a cat! Honestly, usually I'd explore much further, but I'm quite tinted windows. I'm quite happy with this exploration already. Very short expedition, but sometimes you only need a short expedition. I need to go grab my walking, man. I keep remembering it. But only at inopportune moments. I only remember it in opportune moments. Because I can't remember it good moments, otherwise then I would go get it done. I can see why this house was abandoned. One of the logs that you used was not yet dead. another bundle. Hey, I'll take some bundles, I'll take some potatoes, I'll take some apples, I'll take some gems, and I'll take that flour as well. I'm just taking this village for whatever's left of it. Oh, got my chest-plated blast protection. Well, we're never going to run out of food. Not anytime soon, I won't have to worry about that. Which is great, because that means I can focus on other things. Although focus is a very lenient word for whatever I do. Those two houses, like, interconnected? How does that work? Oh, they're not. All these beds I could either decimate an ender dragon or find so much, whatchamacallit, netherite scrap. Or I could just make my village really, really big. Which is what I'll do. Another cat! I like collecting cats. I love the total catalog achievement, but I've never achieved it. I would love to. That means chasing down cats. I know you meant to sneak up on them technically, but it's so wonk that I just end up chasing them down. I thought that was another cat. I said 3 cats in one village. That's what I was thinking. If I get 3 cats in one village, I'm spoiled for choice. These bundles are just filled with hay. Pretty much all that's in them. These poor bundles are absolutely chocker. Okay, coal. Very nice. We need coal. This has just had pretty much everything that I need. Beds to expand my village, coal so I can have more torches and smelt my stuff, and food that I was in desperate need of. Exploration is wonderful. But I always need like shulks because I gather so much stuff. I'm a very squirrely sort of Minecraft player. You know? Very opportunistic. I squirrel things away. I gather so much. That's why I always need extra tools. Surprised nothing is spawned here. That's gravel, isn't it? Yes. Do I mind? Not particularly. I can see why this village died though, because with this underneath it, there would have been so many zombies spawning. I may do things like expand my village while I'm not streaming, because that is going to be rather boring, and I cannot build for the life of me. Is that a spider I saw? Ah! Yes, yes it was. I thought it was a flower, and then I heard the sound. I don't jump very often, but by God, did that make me jump. I like to collect bells from the villages I've been to and raided. But I sort of keep track of how many. And also that way I can see that it's got no bell and just know that I've been there. Now I needed to find pumpkins because I wanted to have pumpkin pies. as my main food source. I'm sorry. I think pumpkins can spawn in. Is that a creeper? Yes, it is. I think pumpkins can spawn in these biomes. That is a ruined portal. They usually don't, but I think they are able to. Hello, Enderman. There's so much water around that I could take that Enderman if I want to. Man, I was too far away, wasn't I? Okay. Let's leave that skeleton to mine, to his own demise. Not demise, devices, that's the word. Okay. Frostwalk is kinda nice. Lodestone is so beautiful, however. I do not care that much about flint and steel. Okay. I mostly want a saddle because there are horses around my house and I would like to name one. Pumpkins! Pumpkins! I forgot that I wanted pumpkins as well. But all who wander are lost. But I love getting lost. Such a bountiful harvest. We will have pumpkin pies after all. Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? We will have pumpkin pies after all. I can make my pie and eat it too. Oh, that is a mountain, isn't it? It's snowy. Let's have a little look. I hit the leaves by accident, that's fine. More pumpkins! I will absolutely get distracted by the pumpkins and die to the spider. Or maybe I'll just decimate the spider somehow. Maybe I'm better at PvP, at combat, than I remember. I think I was going this way because there was something. Ah, the mountain. It's magical, you paragon Charlie. It's gonna take us to Candy Mountain. I need Silk Touch to grab that, don't I? I'm gonna try grab it regardless because it's beautiful. I don't need Silk Touch to grab the Firefly Bush. Oh, I'm grabbing all of these. Do they actually produce light? No, but they look pretty. I want to climb the mountain. I did see that creeper, however. There were two. There was three. If you start hissing, I'm going to clobber you with my axe and send you flying back down the mountain. Oh my god, he's with his posse, his squad, his group. Okay. I'm climbing for my damn life. Hello. Just awkwardly stared at each other for a moment while we reloaded the bow. This was not a snowy mountain. I came up here for snow and I'm gravely disappointed. Oh my goodness, there's so many firefly bushes down there, however. Let's go grab that coal first. Oh, there's my pick. Coal is priority, then pretty stuff. That's gonna be so filled with things. I thought those leaves were also coal. My greed knows no bounds. So peaceful. I'm trying to scratch my arm. Please don't tell me it's raining. Oh, my washing. Oh no, my washing. Please do not rain on my parade. There is. There's coal amongst the leaves. I do not want the leaf litter, I would like the coal. Thank you. Why? Haha. Oh, a swamp. Dude. How can you see me and why? Why? Why am I missing? Okay, skill differential on my behalf. That spider duped me twice. He did it to avenge his brother, I suppose. That creeper could help me mine this, but it would also demolish most of the blocks here. I know you spotted me. Damn, you actually blew up, okay. Thought I'd put enough distance between us, but apparently not. I have over a stack of coal now. Let's go explore. Whoa. Okay, you can't aim, so I feel quite safe around you, actually. Telling a hostile mob you feel quite safe around it is... That feels like some kind of BM. It's more of the firefly grass! Give me that. Ooh, mangrove trees. Wait, does this mean there's frogs over here? We have achieved frog, people. Oh my goodness. I remember the mangrove wood actually looking quite nice. I need the pupae, these things. Yeah! That's how we make the trees. It doesn't have to specifically be on mud. But I'll take a pupae so we can get some of the wood if we want it. I've been digging using a lot of different kinds of wood. Cow? Cow? It's weird. You're... Oh my goodness! Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? You need a friend. Dogs! I'm so gonna lose you guys when I inevitably die. Oh my goodness, dogs. We've got watermelons as well. I could have some watermelons, but I don't really like them. Are those chickens? These fellas look different. Look at this! What the hell? It's so nutty. I so thought I was gonna fail that. Oh my goodness. Things look different to how I remember. I heard that zombie. Let's take another pupae. Wait. I could scoop up tadpole eggs, right? I could scoop up tadpoles, but we have to feed the frogs slime, right? Look at this little abode. Oh my god. When did Minecraft get so beautiful? Oh, is it my dog making that sound? Go on, fellas, you can do it. If I can, so can you. Been live for about 2.5 hours. They can't teleport while they're in water, right? I hope they teleported, so I think they're fine. A nice tropical little bit of music. It's not really tropical, but it sounds pretty tropical. Oh, hello, dog. Savannah! Yeah, acacia wood. I like acacia logs, but not logs. I like acacia plank. No, yes, I like acacia logs, but not planks. The planks are much too orange for me. The logs are quite nice. Another village, another bell for my collection. Dogs. Oh, there you are. See that pumpkin, but I have plenty of pumpkins. Yes, plenty of pumpkins. Took me a moment to find them. Hello! I'm just nosy. I'm not a threat. I'm just very nosy. That's good. What breed of dog makes that sound? Look, even more hay bales. But most importantly, the bell. We could take a brewing stand. It's a little dog, no, it's a cow. Ah, another bundle. Good, I was running out of room. What else can I bundle? Okay, that seems to be about all that I can bundle. So much more inventory space now. It's beautiful, really. Barrels! What do you have in your barrels, sir? I'll take coal. I do love coal. You dogs are so messed up. What's wrong with you? Coal for emeralds or spiderwebs for emeralds. Interesting, but I don't think I can do either of those. I really want to kill the golem, but my dogs will smack my dogs. Okay, I think we should go home, but I am horrifically lost. I do have the compass. No, I don't have a compass. I had a lodestone. I can make a compass towards my house. But I think the plan is rather simple. Step 1, die. Step 2, keep inventory saves me. Look how beautiful this is, man. I don't really want to die just to go home quicker. A bumblebee. I don't have self-touch on me. No, I don't. It is a shame. Oh wait, I can still break your hive though, right? I get resources from breaking your hive. And since you're... Ooh, 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 ooh. turtles. Oh, but I don't have silk touch for their eggs. Dang it. What am I gonna do then? If I die, my dogs won't come with me because they'll be in an unloaded chunk, right? It's a shame I don't have like a map. But vanilla Minecraft maps are terrible sunken shit. I see that over in the distance. Let's get it. Oh, I see that drowned down there. Ooh, little drowned village. So it's underneath this. I don't have a shovel. Speaking of drowning, they'd be a little more threatening if they were faster. I think it was underneath the block behind us. Unbreaking fishing rod. It's okay. Drowning hurts bad. Oh no. Right next to the ship. That's bad. Let's hope they don't interrupt me. Oh no, I see one already. Oh no, please don't fatigue me. Are they aiming at me already? They want me gone badly. Oh dear. Oh my god, it's so bountiful. Okay, get me away from these creatures. Oh! I'm calm and reasonable. I'm about to get zapped. That is twice I've been jump scared in Minecraft. In Minecraft. This is fine. FNAF didn't jump scare me this bad. I think the first time I ever got to play Minecraft on, like, by myself, like good and proper by myself, was on my laptop. And it was at my grandparents'. And they kind of have like a little bit of a thing. They don't like technology, you know? And they're very Catholic as well. And my spawn was lovely, it was beautiful actually. And I remember I was on the shoreline of a beach, looked beautiful, and I started getting some sand, and turns out there was an ocean monument near that beach. And I got mining fatigue like I have now because the Elder Guardian got me, and I swore so loud that I got my laptop banned for the rest of the week. That was the first time I ever encountered the Elder Guardians, and I've never wanted to encounter them since. I hate them so bad, as a matter of fact. Terrible, awful, freakish things. Did I see a dolphin over there? I was traveling along the surface of the water so well. Ah, I'm out of sprint, that would be why. Do I still get the dolphin bug, even if I can't swim fast, or does it just make me swim fast, regardless? Hello dolphins, I have not eaten in some time, I'm slow, please make me swim fast. Yes, you're coming close, yes, approach me please. No? Okay. No way. Is that a mycelium island? Hold on. It is. I will figure out how to do coordinates. I will figure out the portal thing to get here. Oh my god. I hadn't seen land in so long. This is so... Is this still rare? These mushroom islands. How do I bring up my coordinates again? Isn't it F3? Like that. I'll figure it out. This is beautiful. I will have a nether portal to this place. Mark my words. Is there... Okay, I thought that mushroom spawned on top of another mushroom. It's a very small island. That's fine, that's all you need sometimes. It was F3. Oh yeah. How do I screenshot? How do I screenshot? Maybe I just write down the coordinates. Let's write them down. So it is -135.186, and then it is 74. So that would be my X, and then this is my Y, and I don't really need my Z. Well, that is beautiful, as a matter of fact. Don't know how I'm gonna die, since these islands spawn any threads. I suppose I could just jump like that, yeah. Yeah. There's a block of grass. Oh, there's a little bit of grass on the mycelium island. I think it would be cool if they did add, like, mycelium enemies. Like a mycelium overridden skeleton, but at the same time, it's nice that they're peaceful, right? I could put a lovely little farm here. This could just be a farming island. I'd end stream there because that was so lovely. And also because I need to... what's we call it? Make lunch, bring in washing. 3 viewers. We could raid out to a friend, I think. Maybe not to someone new, but to a friend. Because we don't need a massive raid for a friend. Because at the end of the day, it's just supporting them. We could raid into Sin. Yeah, let's raid into good old Sin Speaks. Boom. And we hit it with the /raid. And I think I'll do my raid message. There we go, in case anyone wants it. I'll give you a few seconds, because I think we'll raid pretty quick, because I need to go make grilled cheese, which will be brunch, and I need to go get my washing in while it's still sunny and hopefully not raining. So thank you to everyone who's come along. There's been a lot of rambling this stream. It's been a short one, it's been a late one, it's been a real weird one, but it's been nice regardless. I didn't achieve much, but the house is, like, mostly finished. But either way, we're going to be raiding into my friend Sim, who's playing the Mortuary Assistant, which is a horror game. I don't think there's jump scares, but it's very tense. So if you like that, you'll be all over this. Let's go send some love to Sim Speaks.